Okay,
So,
if I take it off mute, I can hear myself, and I didn't like that, but
oh, you
I
can.
am there. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
that's good.
That's great.
Great stuff.
That's fantastic. So, what are we going arguing about tonight? Oh, I need to get rid of
Hmm.
the Care
I
Bears.
was I've been looking through this list, and there's nothing really jumping out at me. The only one I clicked up was Ultimate White Men tier list, but that was just weird.
It sounds a little bit. There,
Yeah,
there's a word that starts with S and ends with "upremacist" that makes me think of.
exactly. That's why I didn't like it.
Cool. Oh wow! Look, Conan, you're causing a spike in the viewership. 2 more viewers since you Star came on call.
They heard Ultimate White Man, and they're like, "Wait,
I
no,
know there's
I need
someone
in."
there's someone there with like there's someone there with some sort of scanning software that some sort of bot that's set up. Let me have a look here. Wait a second. Cash score. Well, we were going to do the free swimming anime tier list. We were going to argue
Oh
about
my
that at some
God,
point,
we were,
weren't
weren't
we?
we?
Let me look up free. The thing is,
Oh, there we are.
I'm a terrible fan. I haven't watched like the later seasons where there's like all of these people I have no idea who they are. You know, like
Neither have
the
I.
later generations. Hey, Katie, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Katie's in the chat as well. So like
Hi,
a lot
Kitty.
of people, a lot of people in the one that I'm just looking at, I don't know. So it would be like a completely arbitrary list, and I feel like
That's
there'd be
true.
nothing to like talk about. It's like
Yeah.
there's what I'd like is like just the like season 1 or whatever, or like whatever the first 2 seasons that only had like the same like core group, and what is like Free and Free Eternal Summer, those were the first 2
Yeah.
seasons, right? Because they're the ones I watched.
Yeah. No, those are the only ones I watched. They released some movies, and I was like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, there's just too much.
I'm a changed man.
I'm past that point in my life as well.
Exactly.
If I
I was like, I've had my obsession. I'm
yeah.
done now. Thank you.
So so I think if we do this, we'll just have to, well, we could do this still. So the one that I'm at the moment is literally
Oh,
just
yes.
called Free Tier List Maker, and it seems to have people in it where I don't know who they are. But I
Mhm.
feel like we could still do it, and then just later arbitrarily have we either have a tier that's called I don't know who you are, which we can
Sounds
add.
good.
So let's do that. So I'm just going to add the add a row below, and we're going to call it I do not know you. Okay. What color is that? That's going to be like the black tier. Oh god, that went weird. So this one, so S. What are we calling S tier, Conan?
Oh God, we have to do this too.
I always
Can
do.
we can we just put Makoto up there? Just leave him on his own.
we'll call we'll call it Pipit tier. That's what S tier is always. Pipit tier.
I think it has to be.
It's always Pipit tier. Look, there's another person after joining. I swear, there's someone out there.
Holy.
Now we've got the Anime Boys bot is following us after starting watching as well.
So we've got the white supremacist bot and the anime bot. Like, I don't think we can do any better.
Aren't they going to be happy with us, right? As long as they don't start duking it out. I'm actually going to tweet for like advertisement purposes.
It's like, please don't tweet that we're talking about white supremacy.
No, we're not. Like,
because we aren't.
we should actually shut up. There probably is like some sort of like Twitch terms of service bot that scans
That's true.
scans for that.
I will stop.
So that means, where's my like original tweet that I sent myself? Did I even send a tweet?
Let me check.
This is like I'm such amateur hour. Oh, I did. So I'm going to reply. We are now ranking free men. No, I don't know what to. I don't know what other way to say it. Free men.
Free man.
Free men. I don't know how many people will join when I tweet that. Free men. And I'm going to at you as well, for better or for worse.
Oh.
Wait a second. And there we go. Okay. So, A, B, C, D. So D is the I don't know. The last one is the I don't know you tier, but I can't read the writing, so I'm going to change it to grey. So C is, or no, the last one. See, I don't think we need this many tiers. I think we literally need like a top tier, a kind of I'll take it if it's going tier, meh tier, and a stay away from me tier. So I think they're like the only ones that we need. So I'm going to delete this one. What are we calling this one? Take it if it's going.
Take it if it's going. Yeah, I like that.
Meanwhile, somebody just texts me saying, "Hi, I want to buy this for Christmas." I'm like, "Go ahead, take it if it's where's the apostrophe on this thing? The number 4.
Okay.
This keyboard is the French keyboard is ridiculous, right? If you want to write a full stop, you have to hold down the shift key and then press the semicolon button, which would lead me to believe that in French the semicolon has more prestige than the full stop. So
that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. So take it if it's going. Meh. Will I don't know. Just meh. Meh. How many drinks have I had? How many drinks have I had? Typing like this. Had. And where's the question mark on this thing? There. Shift, comma. And then this is like stay back away. Back away. Okay, so the people that we don't know who they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like so we'll put the people at the top where we know who they are, because that's very easy to sort out first, right? So we put all of these people up here. Okay. The OG kind of people. Yeah. I'm just trying not to forget somebody as well. Is this just like a young version of him? That's what it looks. That's what it looks. And this is just Nagisa with pink hair. That's like. And isn't this just like that one Swiss ice skater in Yuri on Ice? I think this blonde guy with the beard.
Yeah, he's the guy that they kept showing his ass in front of the camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We know.
Why is he here?
I don't know. He's just there. And this is like, is this Rin's sister? I think like the girl with the red hair. We like her as well.
Yeah, she ran the club or something. I don't remember.
This girl, I have no recollection. Also, when I watched this, it was 2014 or which is a long time ago. I have no recollection of this woman. I have no idea who she is, and this person with grey hair as well. I have no idea who it is.
I kind of recognize the guy with the pink hair. I feel like he was in it. But
Nagisa with pink hair?
Yes, I think. I don't know. The rest of them, I'm kind of like.
Yeah, I also think.
Not you.
What? Wait a second. Wasn't there this guy with the red hair? Go get coffee, Katie. That's a very good idea. This guy with like the red hair. I remember him because I think he was like the. Wasn't he the guy that was on one of the rival?
Oh, yes,
teams,
he was.
And he was kind of like a ballsy guy, wasn't he? Kind of like an up for a fight kind of a character. I definitely remember him. Like,
now that I think about it, the guy at the very end, I feel like he was in it as well, with the black hair.
He looks like someone you would remember.
Yeah. Right, well, alright then.
But I also, are you seeing this? Like, if I put him next to Makoto, are they not just, like, the same face with, with different hair?
Oh, no, they are. This is putting my life in a strange perspective.
It's, oh my god, they literally are like just the same. Like, look, if we can do that with these two as well. If we put pink hair Nagisa next to him, then we just get the
Oh
same person.
no.
It's the same with these two. And this is just like younger version of him. Like, I swear that, and this is like the middle version. Like, they're just all the same.
Oh no.
It's all falling apart. It's all coming across coming apart at the seams and crashing down my worldview.
Oh no, and then the guy with the grey hair and the glasses is just an older version again.
Oh
Not
no.
this.
It's so, and isn't, like, this is just the guy from the volleyball one. He's just from another guy from another anime.
They're like, we need more characters. Just bring in different
They
sportsmen.
do a
It doesn't matter.
crossover. Like, I feel like
Just
these guys with the jackets, they must be like the next generation or something, because they're just wearing the same uniform. I
Yeah.
got mixed up when I started mixing people up there, so I'm going to put, like, seriously, this is the most egregious one. Like good Makoto and bad like good Makoto and Devi Makoto or whatever. Like, they're like the worst one.
no.
It's like the most
Makoto from
egregious.
hell.
Yeah, it's that's, and then we just have Seto Kaiba is down here for some reason as well. Like, oh, it's too much.
Oh god.
Let's not go chasing waterfalls here. We'll just stick to what we know. I think we filtered out the people that we can remember and
Yes.
where we know who they are. Have we?
I
Like,
think so.
I still think that this is the Swiss guy from Yuri on Ice who just flirted with everyone. Like, I think that's who he is. Like, I'm convinced of it. But yeah, I think it's like the core group, which is where we like have the most scope for argument here. So, where are we going to
definitely.
start?
As I say, we have to start with Makoto at the very top. I don't think we can start any other way.
Do we get one Joker card each, so where we just are able to put them wherever we want and we don't argue with each other about it? Is that what
Yeah,
is that what it is?
I'm just afraid of not winning that one.
Do you want
Because
it?
I'm not going to back down.
Well, maybe you could explain why. Why do you think he deserves, like Pippet tier is a very lofty aspiration, you know, like to get to the point where you deserve to bear that mantle of Pippet tier, you know. What do you think what would be your points of argument for that? It's like you're just defending your thesis or something like that.
Yeah, I've actually written a PhD in the subject. Let me just hook it out. 250 pages over here.
Last modified 2014.
Well, considering I don't remember next to anything about his personality or what he did in the show, we're gonna have to go purely off of what I imagine it was like, which was probably pretty good.
Yeah.
And purely like appearance wise, I'm like, no, yeah. He's good at swimming, the backstroke, good body. I think probably.
What I remember about him is that he was like the level-headed kind of practical person. As far as I remember, like
Yes.
that like he was the one who had. I can't even remember a lot of their names, by the way. I remember Rin, Makoto, and Nagisa, and then everyone else's name is like a blur to me, so I'm going to like look them up. I remember
Makoto was a nice one, I think. The one that was nice, yeah.
I remember their role in the show, but like names themselves I have forgotten for some of them. But as far as I remember, he was the one who, like, I'll be ready in a second when this Wikipedia page loads. Haruka, yes, was the main character.
Yes.
Nagisa, and then Rei is the butterfly stroke guy. Is it?
I think so. I thought it
Yes.
was called Rin, but I may be wrong.
No,
Obviously,
Rin.
yeah.
No, Rin is the rival. Rin is the rival with purple hair.
Yes.
Um.
Did just tell me that.
So, like, the So as far as I remember, right, Haruka is the kind of quiet, brooding sort of guy who's like who has like he's like the swimming prodigy, or
Yes.
whatever, but also isolates himself from other people for whatever reason. Also seems to like every character in a lot of these things like lives on his own for some reason at the age of like what 17, 18
He's
or whatever.
independent, yeah.
And like likes fish and eats fish a lot. And I think Makoto is the one who kind of like softens his kind of serious edges a little bit and keeps him kind of grounded and stuff like that. I think he's like the practical supportive character as far as I remember, you know.
Yeah.
Which I think is worth a lot in the long term.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think we put him in the Pipit tier.
Yeah.
You know, I think I have also come to appreciate him more over the last 1 minute that I've spent talking about
The Wikipedia
it.
page did wonders for this man.
I know. Okay, so where are we going to go next? So
We just go down the line.
yeah, so we'll go down the line. So Haruka, I'm not sure. Like, I think he's one of like he's typical like main character, and I'm like very like rarely interested in the main character of anything, and I think he's very classically like the Squall Leonhardt of the of the anime.
Definitely.
You know, like my instinct is telling me to put him in like take it if it's going territory, you know, because I don't think we would ever be in a kind of a say no position with this with this person, you know.
He's an athlete, exactly.
But I think personality wise,
Yeah.
like I don't have time for that. So
Yeah, like on an aesthetic level, it's like, yeah, okay, but like if I had to have a conversation with the man, I'd probably be bored to death and after about 5 minutes. So
I think so.
yeah.
Maybe we'll put it in how many drinks have I had, so that there's like room in between, because like as I say, like Pipit tier is like the Mercedes Benz or whatever, you know, so we need to have like some room in the middle. This is like when somebody is on Come Dine With Me and they're in the back of the car and they're like, it was okay, 7 out of 10, you know. That's like that's like what I always think of. It's like the bearings, like the measuring stick sort of that you gauge everyone else off of. Let me see. Rin.
Consult the Wikipedia page.
So Rin is like the counterpart to Haruka, as far as I remember. Like they in typical fashion, they were best friends at one point or something and rivals. And they push each other to succeed or whatever. But whereas like Haruka is the subdued, self-isolating person, like Rin is like the aggressive one, as far as I remember. And he's like the more raw ambition sort of person. Whereas I think Haruka is like the natural prodigy sort of person, I think. Also, there's a gif of Rin in a police officer's outfit undulating.
I remember that very distinctly.
If that adds anything to this argument.
He has sharp teeth as well, if I remember right.
Yes, like so that he's like a shark or something like that.
And then he moved to Australia.
Yeah, and I remember there's like
I don't know if that influences it at all. But...
He was in Australia and there was like some sort of like foster family he lived with a dog, and there were probably episodes that I always find hilarious where like the native English speaking people talk like Japanese people speaking English, which is always extremely adorable.
That's so funny.
But so yeah, I remember that because they had this whole sort of story where I think he the more we're talking about this, the more is kind of like emerging from the mists of memory in my mind. But I think like he lost or something like that. He had kind of like a crisis of his own ability or something like that. And he I think he went back to Australia to rediscover his passion or something bullshit like that. And that's where, and I remember they have a dog that I thought had a hilarious face. That's also something that I remember about the family that he lived with there. Like, to be honest, I think he has way more personality than Haruka does.
Oh, definitely.
And I think he's like a lot more sort of more rounded of a character. I would be like for putting him in the take it if it's going category, which is like
I agree with
as
you,
high as you
definitely.
can go without being into Pipit territory.
Definitely.
Okay. So this is probably going to have to be my like Joker card, because like I'm thinking of like me of 2014. And this is like this is how we grow and develop as people. Me of 2021 is a completely different person to me of 2014. Looking at this now, I'm like, what was I thinking? But at the time, like this was like it's like Makoto is to Conan as Nagisa is to Harry. Like that is literally what it was. So like I think out of respect for my previous self, I have to like put this person into Pipit tier. However, I'm not just going to leave it at that. If I remember correctly, there is also a gif of him endlessly eating pizza, which I also remember.
There is, yes, no, I know the gif.
He also has a really nice jacket, a kind of a, if I remember correctly, a pink kind of track style, like bomber jacket with kind of like blue accents and a star on it. Like I remember thinking that was quite cool at the time. And he's also like, as far as I remember, he's kind of like that Riku character where he's like very naive and sort of like he comes across on the surface level as being kind of naive, but has like an important emotional support level underneath it all, if you know what I mean. And he's like the unfailingly positive person. And I remember there being a lot of kind of like interplay between these two characters, especially in terms of him like supporting Rei in loosening up and kind of being able to find success himself, if you know what I mean. Like I think he's that kind of like very positive support, but underneath kind of that sobering sort of character. I would definitely compare him to, he's the Vanille or the Riku of the group, and I love those characters. Like when I said like the main character, I'm very rarely interested in them. Like I'm always really fascinated by these kind of like unexpectedly with it sort of characters in any group, and I think that's where he fits in as well. So it's not just superficially and shallowly based on yes, I was obsessed at one point. There is also something more to it. So I'm putting him in Pipit tier, and there's nothing you can say about it.
After that, I don't think there is anything I can say.
All right. Where do we go from here? Rei, what do we remember about him, Conan?
I think he was like the smart one, I think. I remember he didn't want to do it, and they were like, no, you're going to do it. And he was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And then he was like, oh, wait, no, this is actually fun. But like, I know there was one episode where he almost drowned in the ocean, I think.
Yes. Yeah, there was like one episode where they were at beach or something, and don't they go and like there's a storm and they go and like hide out in a lighthouse or something, or some building.
Yes.
I remember that as well.
That's when it started to get dramatic, and I was like, oh wait, maybe this show's good.
Yeah. I remember like this show. Like you definitely remember as well, like this show, like this thing, free swimming anime, like just overnight almost was all over every inch of
literally
Tumblr. Like this, like it was just like before it even came out, it was like on this day free swimming anime, and we didn't even know what the characters looked like. It was just like the free and the exclamation mark. And everyone was going crazy. Like, there was so much hype around this thing. I remember. It was insane. I've never experienced anything like it. And it's funny because, like, when Yuri on Ice came out, there was a similar sort of, like, hype around it. but like I didn't feel the same run up to it. Like I feel with this anime, for some reason, the hype coming up in the run up to it was just like something obscene. You know, it was just insane.
It's kind of the first time I remember something like that happening, where people were so excited about this thing, and I was like, we don't know anything about it. It could be like the worst thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you're so excited. But that seems to happen a lot more now, as you said, with Yuri on Ice, and then other things. I can't think of any. Steven Universe or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, where there's just like a huge fandom develops around it. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, even if you don't watch it, you're kind of taking a lot of content via, I don't know, osmosis or something.
Yeah.
Like, you can't actually keep away from it.
I don't know how that happened with this program. Like, it must have been some like marketing person
really
just knew what they were doing, and I think it was like at the height of Tumblr as well. Like
2014 was definitely that time.
Like that is the apex of the for better or for worse. Like for better or for worse, I'm going to use that to qualify a lot of what we're talking about. For better or for worse, that was like the apex of Tumblr's like placement in the social media life of people, you know. But like, it's crazy. Like, people were talking about this for months, and I remember just seeing, all I could see, like, all you saw was free exclamation mark, the like in italic font, like over like a backdrop of a swimming pool, and it's like,
with a little like splash of water underneath.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. Nothing else, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's going to be the best thing ever of all time." Also, like, this guy Ray, right? How like, my memory of him is like similar to yours. Is that like he was actually a crap swimmer? Like, he was actually bad at swimming until they discovered that he had like a natural affinity for the butterfly stroke.
Yeah, no, I feel like I see him almost drown in the pool several times, and then they were like, wait, no, actually, when you do this stroke, like, you're like Olympic gold medal winning.
Yeah.
Or something.
But like, how did he end up joining the swimming team? That's what I can't remember. Like, how does he make his way into... What does Wikipedia have to say about that? So, like, how does he end up joining the swimming team? So, Ray specializes in the butterfly.
He joined the swim club because he finds swimming inelegant, but he eventually joins after seeing Haruka's swimming. So he thought swimming was like class.
Oh my god. Apparently, in Dive to the Future, which we have not seen, he is the captain of the team.
What?
After Makoto graduates. I feel like we need to watch more of this now.
I feel like I remember him graduating. I think I may have had a psychic vision of that. I'm not sure.
What the hell is Makoto develops thalassophobia? What the hell is that? I just like scrolled up and I was like, what the hell is
I saw that also.
I was like, what does that mean?
A traumatic childhood incident in which an old fisherman whom Makoto idolizes drowns in a typhoon. I don't remember that. Rest in peace to that man.
Oh my god. I feel like I need to watch this again and just like objectively again. Anyway, like I remember this guy being like the more idiosyncratic, sort of like oddball kind of character. You know, he was kind of like the nerdy kind of guy, but also like I remember his character that he got like very stressed over things, and I think that's why you needed Nagisa to kind of like bounce off of him and to get him to like keep real and stuff like that.
Yeah. Again,
I think he's a good guy. I also have like vague memories of him like being like at that point, you know, in like any anime like this, there's this point at about like 85% of the way through where like things seem like they're falling apart, you know? And I think, if I remember correctly, he's actually the character that kind of gets things back together, because he's almost like he's a little bit more mature, like Makoto is, but in a more sort of dynamic way, I guess, for the group. I don't know. I kind of like him, to be honest. And he has like a
Yeah.
butterfly as his symbol. He's a bit of an oddball. I would put him with Rin in Take It if it's going territory.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there.
Rin's sister,
Definitely.
even just like looking at this picture, I think she's a badass. Like, she's
I-
just.
I feel like she didn't take any shit, you know?
Yes, that's what she looks like. Does she have sharp
Yeah.
teeth as well?
It's genetic, I hope.
Let's see what the
Oh.
Wikipedia says about her. Rin's
Her
younger
name was
sister.
Go.
Oh.
Okay.
She joins the swim club as their manager in the hopes that they can. How convoluted. She's like, I'm going to manage the rival swim club to restore Rin's old personality. What a weird way of saying it. Not like his former passion or something like that. His old personality. She's fascinated with muscles. Joined the
I
club.
remember that.
She
As soon
remains.
as I read that, I was like, yeah, no, I remember her being obsessed.
I think I want to put her in Pippa tier. I want to.
Yeah, I feel like she deserves an honorary Pippa tier.
Oh. Oh my god. This guy, I remember very little about him, except that, as again, I think he was like an antagonistic sort of a guy. That's what I remember about him for some reason. But I know nothing else. I think he was on like the rival team. Or was he like one of the younger, kind of up and coming? Or something. He was one or the other. Let's see if we can find him in the Wikipedia.
Is he the captain?
We should be on the Freepedia, like free.
Yeah. Where's the free wiki? Let me type that in. That's not gonna.
It's called.
Oh, hey, it did come up.
What's it called?
The freeanimefandom.com.
Oh, okay.
It's got 1,000 articles. What are they talking about on this site?
Main characters.
Where's... Oh, there.
Main characters. Okay. Ugh, it keeps showing like pop-ups of video on these like fandom websites, right? Invariably, like the top third of the screen is always going to be some video that you can't click away, and the bottom third is going to be some ad. So then you have like the middle third of the page. Is actually where you're able to read. So
it's hateful.
So this guy
found him.
is. You found him. Which one is he?
He's in supporting character Seijiro Mikoshiba. I can just send the link in, maybe.
He's in supporting characters. Oh.
Yes. I think that's him.
Okay. Opening.
Also known as Lee-chan.
I don't think that's him. That's
Are you sure?
No, that's because his hair is different.
Oh, wait.
Is it? Debut anime episode 2. Really? Season 1 episode 2? No, because he's younger than that. Like, he's a younger one. Characters. Wait a second. Swim Club. Who's this person? No, that's another person. Another sad-looking person. Like just a sad.
Why are they all so depressed?
They're just like very like. He's just Makoto with glasses. Like, you're just all like the same person.
Who's Russell?
Oh, it's all confusing because now it's like the universe. No, here's where we should be looking. The Samizuka Academy. Okay, not him. He just looks like... I don't know what. Momotaro Mikoshiba?
Where's the page
Is
for
that
the
him?
dog?
The dog. That's... So Momotaro Mikoshiba is the guy from the volleyball anime. Wait a second.
Okay.
Then Shota. Very forgettable looking person. Also has an extremely short article on his own anime's website, which is always a bad sign.
I don't know if this wiki is the biggest in the world.
So wait a second, where's... Rin is for some reason in the Australian swimming club.
With David and Chris.
We're David and... Oh, do you remember the Curse of the Chris? Do you remember
Yes,
that?
I do, quite vividly. Unfortunately.
And see what this one
man
looks
will
like?
not be joining, unfortunately.
No, he looks very dubious.
Dubious. This man is unsafe. I do not trust him.
We've got to the point where we're just like clicking on every single character to see who they are.
I think I was right.
I don't... So you know what's invariably going to happen. We're going to click through all of them, and then I'm going to land on the same page you did, and I'm going to be like, I think this is him, and then it's going to be the same one that you were on at the start.
I'm just going to pretend that you were right at that point.
Yeah, you're just going to humor me. So... No, who are all of these people? So
I've never seen these people in my life.
As far like my recollection is that the same rival school that Rin was in, this guy was also on the team. But as a younger one, and is the school that Rin was in? We need to go to like the Rin page and like read his biography. This is like turning into like an like fucking serial or something like that.
It's a true crime podcast at this point.
Yeah. History, Rin's history, childhood, elementary, junior high, high school. There's an entire article just for it.
Why does he have a skill chart?
In free. So, oh my god, this is just like an later on Goro meets Makoto and... No, this is the guy, the Swiss ice skater is Goro. Pizza delivery person. Rin joins the Samizuku swimming club. Okay. Talking to his roommate and fellow... I don't remember him at all. I thought... don't remember him whatsoever. Who's this? No, that's a girl. I also don't remember her. Maybe we're completely wrong. Maybe we need to look at the person's image gallery.
This page doesn't even have anything on it.
Maybe you were right the entire time, Conan. I think you were, because now that I look at like his image gallery where there are more pictures, including this. No wonder we watched this.
Oh no. No. That's so much.
What's happening here? What is happening in this picture? Just people in various states of distress and high emotion. I think you're right. I'm going to push him in take it if it's going tier. Like, to be honest. Are you in agreement?
I think at this point, after scrolling through the entire wiki, we kind of have to.
We've dedicated so much time.
I just need to right click and save this image. Give me a minute.
For reference purposes.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So, this guy, now we know, is a pizza delivery guy. I feel like this is... And former swimmer or something like that. I actually think that, like... So, now that I am the Harry of 2021 and not the Harry of 2014 who was obsessed with Nagisa, I think this guy is actually more my speed, to be honest. Like...
The guy who delivers pizza for her.
Yeah, but like, look at him. Okay,
I get it.
Let's find out more about him. Wait a second. We go back to Rin's life story. Rin's life story. Where was it? Okay, the pizza. I definitely saw it in brackets. Pizza delivery man. Like I saw
I
it.
distinctly remember seeing that.
Where is it?
Goro or something.
Goro Sasabe. That's his name.
Yeah.
So let's look at his image gallery.
Wait, where is he? There he is.
So he's mostly dressed.
That is good.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I think he's like kind of a goof. Like I think he's kind of a goof. Well, he is a pizza delivery guy at the age of. Where's basic info? pizza delivery man at the age of undetermined. Nobody knows.
This man is timeless.
What's his story here?
He's got
Personality.
a stable job, like, you know. That
he's
count for something.
He's a coach. He's their coach.
He's got 2 jobs.
He gets well with his student. I think they forgot a
What?
word.
He does what?
The absence of the word on, I never knew it could be so so significant. I'm pretty sure they mean he gets on well with his students and knows them very well. Although he seemed to have enjoyed coaching, he seems fine with his job as a pizza delivery man. It is later revealed that he still likes to coach swimming and is a very hard coach, earning the nickname of Goro the Demon. I bet he's a hard coach. Despite already having a part-time job and not getting wages. What?
Oh.
Goro decides to... he doesn't get wages for being a coach, not he doesn't get wages for his job.
This man volunteering at the pizza delivery place.
Get thee to The Hague immediately. Yeah, he's a very inspirational person.
He seems nice.
Yeah, where do we want to put him, Conan?
I would say take it if it's going.
I agree.
I'm gonna be nice to this man.
I agree. This person, like, instinct is telling me back away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
with this person, so back away. I love how at the beginning we were like, if we don't know them, we just won't judge them, and now we're like, we will just judge them indiscriminately at face value.
What else were we expecting?
I know it was going to happen. I still can't get over the fact that this is just like Devi Makoto Man or whatever. Like, that this is just like I literally can't get over the fact that it's probably just the same picture, just with different hair.
They just inverted the colors.
Photoshop, apply filter. That's all it is. It's like, this looks like a very boring person to me. She's so uninteresting that I'm not even going to look at the wiki to find out more about her.
That's when you know.
Unless you want to... What was her name again? I can't remember. I accidentally landed on her page when I was trying to find the other guy.
I don't know if I can risk going back onto that wiki again. Risk what? I don't know.
Risk what?
An entire video.
What have you got left to lose? What have you got left? I think we push her in. I do not know you and do not care.
That is fair, because we do not know her.
Okay, so where do we go from here? Okay, at this person. So this is the person who's just the guy from the volleyball anime. What are we doing with him? Are we going to research his personality, or are we just going to take it on face value?
Well, I mean, his personality is surely he plays volleyball, so
he looks like
that's all we really need to know.
To be honest, he looks like an asshole. He looks like the kind of guy that you think is hot in the club, and then they're an asshole, but you still think they're hot. So
you say 2 words to them, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna put him in how many drinks have I had?
Yes.
This person looks like his chin is attached to his neck in the picture. Like the blonde person here.
He does.
Is that not...
I don't like him.
Is that not Chris? Was that not David and Chris?
I don't... Was it? I didn't look at them close enough.
Can we
that's just David. I'm not looking at him.
Can we not filter them by hair color or something?
Oh my god. Let me navigate this website, please. Let me look at the article.
Can they not just show us like a grid of all the all the characters? Also, this like ad for JD Sports, which is a woman wearing a bra that I'm now streaming on Twitch.tv.
They should really be paying you for the ad revenue.
I know.
Yeah, no, none of these people look like David anyway, so I don't think it's Chris.
Why? Like, look at this picture, Conan. The person is just like flat out playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
It's the wrong sport.
like, oh my god. Where are we going again? I've also forgotten who I'm looking up. He looks like he's at the rival team. I think that's when Momotaro, is he not him? Yes, Momotaro is the guy. I think he's the guy that I was trying to think of earlier when I was like, he's like the confrontational one or something like that.
Let me find him.
Literally, like in every single one of his pictures in the image gallery, he looks like he's being a prick. Also,
oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Also, what's happening here? See you next water time, and there's just like someone being pursued.
Why does he have like a frog? I don't, I don't like this.
But don't they all have an animal that's like their don't they? They like they have like an animal that's their kind of like, not spirit animal, but that's their kind of motif. Like Ray has the butterfly and Nagisa has a penguin.
I don't think he has a penguin though.
No, he doesn't have one, but it's like kind of like
He has a physical frog.
No, it's like oh, I thought that was on his t-shirt. It's an actual frog.
It's a large animal.
It's enormous.
I was like, where are you going with this? Like, he has a frog.
It's perfectly normal. They each have an animal, which is like their motif.
Nagisa just goes back to the dorm and he's like, yeah, this is where I keep my penguin.
Makoto has like an orca somewhere.
In his back garden.
Just somewhere. Okay, yes, I don't know why he's like molesting this person with an enormous amphibian.
I feel like he deserves to go and back away for crimes against amphibians.
Yeah, but look, this person is the person who was being pursued. Like, we can't put them both in the same tier.
We have to separate them.
I'm going to put him back into how many drinks have I had. The frog comes later. What are we doing with Devi Makotomon? Where does he land, Conan? I think you're the expert on this character.
I feel like he has to be the polar opposite, considering he is, you know, Devi Makotomon.
The evil one. Yeah.
So
back away.
I'm gonna get him to back away. I don't like that.
But I feel like this isn't like Devi, like Nagisa-mon. This is like someone, just like one with pink hair. I think he's probably
just some guy.
It's just like some guy. Like, also, like, is that a towel or is he like wearing like a big robe or something like that?
It's a very large jacket. I think it is a hoodie, actually.
So is it?
I think so. You can kind of see his shoulders.
I kind of like perceived it as a towel. Let me like. Will we try and find this person? Good luck, right?
Great.
Can we not like categorize them by hair color or something?
Let me.
Locations, etc. In real life, schools, explore characters. Did you find somewhere where we can categorize them by hair color?
I think I just found him.
What's his name?
Katsumi. Katsumi.
Okay, wait a second. Where was it?
He has pink hair, so I'm like, that's probably
okay.
him.
Yeah, there's only one that we've seen so far.
Supporting characters.
Supporting characters. Okay, characters, supporting characters. Yeah, that's him. Okay, yeah. Image gallery. There's just a torso. What is happening here?
Not this. I don't think we can show this on the stream.
It's like Literally, like,
Unfortunately.
the second picture. Like, look, there's like... I'm not going to click on the first one.
No. Please don't.
What the actual hell? What did we miss by not watching whatever season this is?
I'm glad I didn't watch that
then
one.
there's just this, like... where, like... Oh my god. I did not expect that things would go this far.
2014 was a wild time for us. We didn't even realize.
What is this, like, person's gig? Like, what is this person's deal? I feel like I need to know now.
Their life story.
Katsumi is a character they meet down by the harbour on a dark Saturday night. History. Oh, he's part of the basketball club.
Oh.
What relevance does that have?
Wait, sorry. No, let me look at this. If you go to the gallery and you go to the OVAs, apparently it's called Forbidden All Hard.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Where does it say? Oh, gallery? Wait a second. Gallery?
Image Gallery OVAs. Why is it called that?
Marketing.
You know what? Fair. I get that.
Well, look, I think we can be very, like, upfront, all cards on the table, free, like, let's just, like, cut out the bullshit. There's nobody here who's going to argue against us when we say, like, free is kind of low-key aimed at, like, the gay market, like 100%, you know.
100%.
So, like, whatever marketing genius decided to name the OVA All Hard, you know, give him his paycheck. Like, give him his paycheck. There are gifts like this, like... Who directed this? Who directed?
A man who has a lot of money right now.
This GIF is going in the Discord for posterity. Did you just like? Did you? I didn't even see that you did that.
It felt like it had to go in there. We don't forget.
Save image as. Oh, oh! So here's a big surprise. The file name is Tumblr_NLG, and then like just a random load of like letters and numbers.
Of course it is.
Save. Okay, does this work? I don't think it saved it as a GIF. Like, it saved it as, like, a weird file.
Oh, weird.
Open image in new tab. Maybe if I do that. And then save image as. Save as. No, it's not meant to be. It's just not meant to be.
They're like, no, you cannot save this. You have to come to this website.
For a good reason. Well, look, I can save this still image, though. Just try and stop me doing that. If it'll open, it won't open now. It's probably after being... Oh, it did. And of course, the file name is All Hard OVA 56. It's just too good.
I can get it as a GIF. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
I think so. Well, I'll upload it anyway. I can't remember what I saved it as, but I'll just have to find it.
Yeah, it's saving it as like a .webp or something, which is weird.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. If I just like drag it to the desktop, that would work on a Mac. Does it work on Windows?
Yeah, okay. I'm on a Windows.
Okay, so now I have it as a PNG. I think.
Oh, I don't like that.
We'll figure it out. Let's get back to the business at hand. What are we doing with this
Get
person?
distracted by the gift.
Yeah, what are we doing with this person? I think I'm very scared. I want to push him in back away.
So do I, actually. The OVA title made me very uncomfortable.
Okay. This person? The person
Katie was asking, are you using Firefox?
Yeah, I'm using Firefox.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, I'm using Firefox.
Because I was on Chrome and that let me save it, so...
Is Firefox just like being a bitch? Is that what it is?
And, I don't know. Okay. Well, I got it anyway, so it is in the Discord as a GIF. And that is the main thing.
That is very culturally significant. There.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I might have to watch this OVA afterwards. Just make sure it's exactly what it's advertising.
Excuse me, I don't believe all of them were hard. Oh, so Keiichi does say that Chrome is the only one that saves it as a GIF.
Oh, that's weird.
Very strange. So let's start at the beginning again. So, blonde person winking with a scary smile. I want to push him back away instinctively.
Yes, definitely.
This person, on the other hand, is like extremely intriguing to me right off the bat.
The guy with the black hair, is it?
Yeah, the black wavy hair. Like,
he looks kind of mysterious.
Do we want to like venture into finding out who this is? Like,
I'm already on the wiki. I may as well.
You're already there, yeah. So I'm just looking at names that I don't recognize, which is all of them except 5. So wait a second. We have I found a person. I found a person called Ikuya Kirishima, which is like this person, Haruka with green hair. So let's get him out of the way first to stop me like going round in circles. Also, why does this person have like a meteorite randomly in the table of contents behind it?
Yeah, I was meaning to mention that, but I didn't know how to bring it up.
This is just Haruka with green hair, isn't it?
Yes.
So...
Oh, yeah. Kind of like navy green.
He's the younger brother of this guy.
What?
Whoever he is.
He does look like a younger brother.
Personality.
I don't know what I meant by that.
He's quiet, cynical, distrustful of others. See, judging by the kind of people we have seen during this exercise, he is probably right to be that way.
That's fair.
He isn't afraid to express his annoyance or to speak his mind. And blah, 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 blah. Even blah, 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 blah. He comes to trust them. Okay, whatever. He admires Haruka a great deal. He even gets the same haircut and brooding, depressed look as him. His health is fragile. He has some fear of water. Why does that put all these people in the swimming team being afraid of water?
I clicked on that. If you're afraid of water, join another club.
Yeah, join the mountaineering team. I don't know.
Maybe not that one.
Yet, being a determined athlete and not wishing to disappoint, he suffers from oxygen deprivation from overtraining in the pool.
What?
The anime's depiction of water being an enemy that binds him is this also in the All Hard OVA? By any chance? Is this...
No.
He is known to be both similar and different from Haruka. Wow.
That was a great description.
Another difference, but I love how they feel the need to define this person as by the ways that he's different from the character who looks identical to him. Supports him, blah, 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 blah. Okay, image gallery. So now we've got the backstory. Image gallery is just a lot of pictures of him looking sad.
I like the quote of his that says, "I'm never going to be an ordinary person." Great.
What else is there? Let's have a look. Stupid Asahi. What, the beer? Like, what, the beer?
He's too young for that.
The beer?
That's why he's so upset all the time.
In the water, I'm alone. That night, I wished I'd become like Haru, that I could become a hero.
What?
Whatever. This person bores me to no end. I'm going to push him in the back away. I don't care.
Yeah. But not in a bad way. It's just kind of back away because I'm just really not interested.
Back away. I have better things to do with my time. Yeah. Okay.
Whereas some of the rest of them are back away because I feel very uncomfortable around you.
So this Asahi person, did we not find him already at some point?
No, I do not remember. No, he's different.
He's not even in the list. I don't think. Is he? Unless we like confused him with someone else, which is also
probably
possible.
Oh hey.
Let's skip him.
Yeah.
I'm Sosuke. Oh, Sosuke is Lady Devi Makoto or whatever is this Sosuke guy. Mm-hmm. Image gallery. He even has like look, it's like so egregious. He even like has the same kind of like facial expressions as the other guy.
No.
It's just like the exact same person. What's happening? He punching a mirror. That's always good. Yeah, very boring, dull person. OVAs. It gets worse. No. It gets worse.
No, please no.
It gets worse. Look at the name of this one. Why? Just why?
It hasn't come up in your stream yet. I have to find him.
The name of this OVA is Forbidden All Art.
No.
Why? Why? Who names this? And there's like weird pictures like this.
This is too much. This is not what I signed up for.
This is way more than I expected. Yeah, anyway, we've already dealt with this person anyway. So he's the last person in main characters 1. So main characters 2. Here's someone. Butterfly guy with brown hair. He's this guy with the green background. Okay, wait a second. Hiyori Tono. Tall, muscular young man. They all are. It's personality. Overprotective nature. Generally upbeat and supportive. Brash and outspoken. Barbs are often said in a calm manner and with a disarming smile. I wonder who wrote this.
What? What is going on this wiki?
So, when Hiyori was very young, he often left on his own while his parents worked. Okay? He goes to the United States and becomes friends with this other person who I've already forgotten who it is.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the depressed guy.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, fuck
I think
him.
So.
Ikuya sweet and form team, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's like obsessed with him. Here,
great.
read this. It says, like, he considers the junior high school swim club and Ikuya's school friends from that time to be Ikuya's weakness and for his former teammates to be weaklings who cannot compare to Ikuya's swimming genius.
Good.
He's like, this guy is like a fucking psycho. Like, this guy, he's like... I am very quick. I'm glad I read that. Like,
this show went off the rails as soon as we stopped watching.
I know. Like, that's why I'm wondering, like, what did I not notice the first time I watched it? Like, this guy goes and back away. He's like definitely charming psychopath. We don't need him in our lives. Okay, now the hunt for the next person. So that was Hiyori.
Mm-hmm.
Nagisa, we all know and love. Rei, we all know and love.
Oh.
Kaide. Another person with orange hair. Is that this person? Is that this guy? We need to look at the...
I don't... Is he there? I don't see him.
I don't think he's there. This guy... He's in, like, 5 pictures, so he's probably in, like, 20 seconds of the thing.
Yeah, well, he's in main characters, apparently. So
Albert Vollendell, it just looks like a Valkyria Chronicles character or something like that.
Yes, he does.
He's also not on our list, I don't think. At least I don't
No,
see him here.
I feel like you would see him from a mile off.
So, yes, he's the Aryan one. The supporting characters, Miho... Oh, that's the girl.
Okay.
What is this? Like, what is this thing? This meteorite with a beak and eyes? Like, what is that thing? What is it?
I wish I knew what that was. I don't remember that.
Ryuji. Oh, this is the guy with the black hair, who's very dashing and handsome on first glance.
He looks kind of scary.
Personality. Former competitive athlete with a keen eye for new talent. Prefers working with individuals for whom swimming is a life passion. Versus a competitive goal. Rather than when he learns about Haruka, he is immediately interested, but rather than openly approaching, he is cagey and makes his presence known in subtle ways, such as talking about his food blog. Skills as a coach are good, and Haru respects him. That's nice. Makoto remarks that he seems like a decent guy, and
in that case, he's fine.
Yes, he's flattered. That he has the potential to become a professional trainer, blah, 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 blah. He's a bit of an enigma, rebellious but knowledgeable about the world of competitive swimming. Okay, that's all very promising.
Yeah.
He also does not have any scary-looking images. They're all just a little bit intense, but not in a scary way. I think we put him in Take It If It's Going tier.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Now, this person we've probably just skipped like 10 times and we don't know who it is. Oh, is he not Romeo? No, Romeo was this guy. This is Romeo. Very, supporting character looking. Like, he looks like a supporting character.
Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely him.
Especially in an anime of tall, young, muscular men, when you're described as Romeo as a young man of medium height, and they don't even mention your musculature, you're not doing well. He was born in New York, lived sometime in Tokyo, and then transferred, blah, blah, blah. He false starts, causing that tournament to be their last.
What? Why is that so sinister?
With the help of he overcomes his slump.
Oh.
He first appears when Nagisa wants to take photos of all the club members.
No.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't seem to do very much, to be honest. Image gallery.
All he does is false start, and that's it.
He destroys their entire career.
Literally.
Apparently, Nagisa winks at him, apparently, is what happens at one point.
He's not even in that.
He's not even in the Forbidden All Hard one.
If you're not in that, then what's the point, honestly?
I think he's in, like, the meh, because there's no strong reason for me to back away, but very boring person.
There's no reason to back away or approach.
Yeah. This is also just Makoto with long, dark hair, isn't it? As far as I can tell, this person with longer black hair. Just like this is just Haru when he's 10 years old. So I'm going to put you into I do not know you straight away.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shizuru. Oh, this is Makoto with long hair. Okay, there we go. One of the supporting characters in the 3rd season, there's also a weird meteorite thing here as well.
Why there's so many?
He doesn't have a personality or history. Again,
he just appeared one day.
Again, he first appears when Nagisa wants to take pictures of the new club members in order to send them to Makoto.
He's gonna get that photo and be like, "That's me."
That's what it says. It says, what does that look like? It's like this guy shows up and he's like, "Hi, can I take all of your picture? I want to send them to some other guy." It's like,
you don't know him.
He expresses great interest in the camel that appears in the promotional video for the club.
This is why he doesn't have a personality.
Trivia, he suffers from severe motion sickness. He's literally like the reject, like the dud Makoto. Image gallery.
In the Makoto factory, when they were making him, they were like, no, we can't let this one continue.
Yeah, I think you go into the meh, how many drinks have I had? He's like, when you fail to seduce one of the other ones, you like fall back on him.
Exactly.
That's like what happens. So, Natsuya, he's not even in the list. This guy who's apparently like, this is a person who's like a semi-main character, judging from the number of images in the image gallery, and he's not even on the list. Unless this is him. The guy I called Seto Kaiba. Maybe that's him?
Yeah, the one kind of like sunset-y type lighting.
Is that him?
Yeah.
We'll just say it's him.
Yeah, well, yeah. At this point.
Basic info. He's relatively tall and muscular young man with short, unruly brown hair and vermilion eyes. He's
vermilion.
Boisterous, keen, upbeat character. Somewhat socially awkward. Doesn't seem deterred by it. Highly competitive. He cares deeply for his younger brother, who's the green hair one. He seems like a good guy. They're close until Natsuya decides he must push him to be less dependent on him. Blah, blah, blah. He's the captain of the junior high school swim club.
Oh. He's listed as being type 4, noticeably muscular, but still not quite as large, strong as the final two types.
Why is there like a type?
I don't know.
Where are you reading that?
This is in the trivia. It is also specified that Futoshi Nishia stressed that Natsuya specifically had very hard muscle.
What? His motif animal is a tiger shark. He hates shiitake mushrooms, but
he has one out the back.
Yeah. Very hard muscles. Okay.
That's a lot.
Image gallery. Oh, he's in the OVAs, but he's in Build Up of Early Spring. There's like one image.
That's so sad.
Products.
There's
like a birthday surprise tapestry. Why haven't we been looking at the products page for everyone else?
Oh, I want to see a birthday surprise tapestry for everybody.
You can get like a moving, like a cardboard cutout. You can get a... That's all the standard stuff. Is this a hot water bottle? No, it's not. It's like a card. Okay.
Hot water bottle.
It literally looks like one right at the bottom. Okay, images. Where are we going back now to? Images from the anime. I don't know, there's something about him that I don't like. He looks kind of like a psycho. I'm gonna put him in back away.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He needs to work on his social presence.
He's awkward.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh well.
He'll get over it, it's fine.
Okay, so this is the person who's like younger version of Haru, is it? Oh, it's a girl, apparently. Okay, well, shows what I know. Supporting characters. I still don't know who you are. Supporting characters. Which one are you? Ayumu Misaki is... Picture without hat, please. This person who's also not there. Supporting characters. Akane. That's like this person's mom or something is what it looks like. Supporting characters. Kon. Looks like he hangs around the park. Lori is like...
That's the lady from Australia.
Oh, she's the one with the dog. Where's the dog?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the dog, but I can't find it.
A black dog named Winnie.
It's based on a real dog.
Wait a second. I'm fine. I need to... There's the dog! This is the exact face I remember.
I have to see this.
There it is. There's the dog.
Why does it look like that?
It has like these weird little like legs that stick up like all weird. Oh no. It's just too... What is happening in this picture? It won't even load.
It doesn't want you to see.
There was like something weird green thing on the... Oh, it's a jug. That's what it is. All of like the characters in this show have extremely like elongated torsos. Like, like their proportions are extremely strange.
It's aerodynamic.
Go is Rin's sister. Momotaro we found already. Seijuro, we found him already. That's the person that you found.
She was in the Forbidden All Hard OVA.
Lori.
Interesting. No, not Lori.
Not Lori.
His sister.
Oh, the sister. I was like, what?
It took place in Australia, apparently.
Aichiro, we found that person already, and we didn't care enough about them to find out anymore. Mikhail Makarovich. Oh, that's the blonde.
The blonde guy.
Oh. Image gallery. Yeah, just lots of other pictures of him looking creepy.
Yeah, that's fair.
More supporting characters. Russell. Russell's like the dad. Goro. Oh, that's the pizza delivery
pizza
character.
guy. Yeah.
Now, that's this person. That's this person who looks like a surgeon.
He does.
Tall with an average but toned build, long grey hair with bangs, yellowish green eyes of a droopy nature. Whoever wrote this wiki was like just no holds barred, you know. Now is a gentle, patient, soft-spoken individual, keen insight into the motives of others, logical approach to life. Third year at the high school, he is the co-captain of the school's swimming club. I don't remember anything about this person.
I feel like he was in the movie.
His motif animal is a northern gannet. I don't even know what his animal is. He keeps tropical fish in an aquarium. At the staff talk, one of the character designers discussed the main character's body types in terms of musculature. Now was listed as being type 1, which is the most basic lean muscle type.
No, not the most basic muscle type.
Oh my god. Image gallery. Oh my god, why is it the most basic? Yeah, I think
not that many images.
I'm gonna push him in
this for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna push him in like how many drinks have I had, because it's just like whatever. I still haven't found this person with the orange hair, unless we skipped past him. Hayato, no, that's like a 5-year-old. It's like Kisumi. The pink one. The pink one.
That's the child that was in those unfortunate images.
Yes.
With the guy with pink hair.
Oh my god.
Because I've just come across them again.
There's Ren and Ran. Oh, they're Makoto's siblings.
Oh.
Aki doesn't even come in color. Minor characters. I feel like I've skipped this person and just thought they were someone else. Oh my god, this is the meteorite!
No. Please.
It is a mute but comical figure featured throughout the franchise in various incarnations.
No.
Okay, I don't want to know more. Image gallery.
Unfortunately, it wasn't in the OVA. Very upsetting to find this out.
Yeah, not in the ones that mean anything anyway. Satoru has a meteorite hat. Miyako is... I think that's Rin's mom, is it? Yeah. Any of them with purple hair all come from the same family, right?
Why is there are pictures of this meteorite thing with like a bird's body and it's wearing a bikini? That's quite a lot.
That's very, I don't know why they're classing it as a minor character, you know, when you get to wear a bikini.
Exactly.
No one else does. or even nothing at all in this case. There's like there's a picture of it just in its natural wooden state.
Its natural state.
Izutsu. Is this that person? No.
No, I think they're too young.
I'm starting like not to care about this person to the extent when I can't. There's just one person that's just named Ralph.
And why are they in minor characters?
Oh, he's the coach for the guy from Valkyria Chronicles. He's
a longer like personality section than some of the main characters did.
There's also like the rival mascot is a shark with a something like emerging from a giant portal or something. It looks like, or like it's a shark's head with arms and legs and a peacock tail.
Oh my god! It was featured in the OVA Forbidden All Heart.
I think this
has a gun.
This says it all. This facial expression. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Why does it have a gun?
It's a gun.
Oh no! We're down to the next level of minor characters. Some librarian. Katsumi. This just looks like a lot of the other characters. Sugimoto. Mr. Tachibana. Is that like Makoto's dad? Yeah, the father. Why does he look younger than his own son? Like, why is it? And there's
his son's stressed out with his fear of the ocean and all that.
Mrs. Tachibana. Is she? She's like his mom. Wait a second. Tomoko. All of the minor characters are depicted with the weird bird mascot. Like a lot of them is what I have noticed. Yeah. More minor characters. Aoba. Aoba looks. Why isn't he in our tier list? Look at him.
Yeah, I haven't got to him yet.
He's tall and muscular with wavy dark blonde hair and grey eyes. His nickname, the Capybara of the Raging Rapids. Which is...
He's loud, tough, and ready to fight.
Why isn't he in the tier list?
I don't know. I wish he was.
Image gallery. There's this GIF. I have a new job. I have a new job for you, Conan. You need to download this.
Yeah, I will be downloading the GIF. If it loads.
There's a lot to load.
That's fair.
This is an amazing image with the capybara and the like epic wave going on. He's depicted with the character I can't find. Apparently that's Momotaro with a second here. Did I get mixed up? Who did I think he was? Did I think this is Momotaro? This is obviously someone different with the like, because this is Momotaro.
I don't know anymore.
Do you know what? These two get a free pass. Take it if it's going. I can't like navigate through these people anymore. I'm like I'm losing it.
I've had enough of this website.
And it's
I
like
can't do it
the more
anymore.
we delve into it, like the more we find that we simultaneously are happy we found and simultaneously wish we had not found. Okay, we need to save / download this.
My God. And at the end, there's only 2, and I do not know you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just like, I don't care enough at this point. But everyone else, you get a free pass.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'd want a free pass to back away. I don't think.
That's fair, actually.
To be honest, like, I don't think that's where you want to aspire to being. Could you please download? I'm regretting downloading you and installing you, Firefox, all of a sudden. Oh God, that's just crazy. Like I was surprised by how much I had forgotten about the. Well, no, I think like I had like forgotten a lot of it, and at the same time, like there was so much. Obviously, like I only watched, I think probably like 30% of what exists now.
Yeah.
When it was like the zeitgeist at the time. Can this thing like ever? Am I downloading it and just not knowing it? Oh, I am. I've downloaded it like 4 times now. Say it just downloads. Where are we now? Let's see.
I didn't realize there was so much to forget.
Yeah, neither did I.
They were like, "Oh, that man drowned." There's a forbidden all hard OVA. You know, it's like
the forbidden all hard OVA. Like, sorry, but how did that make it out of the? How did that make it out of the storyboarding room? It's like, just insane.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight without watching that, honestly.